Hi and welcome to my PlayHouse in Portugal. Today we're gonna be talking about Reolink, which is a brand that makes security cameras. And Reolink has sent this camera to me for review for free, I have to say that. But I asked them if they would play with me again, because right up here I have a Reolink camera, and I have a bit of a story that I want to tell you about that camera, because I did a similar video last time I was here, and I reviewed the camera and we hung it there, and yeah, it was annoying when you walked around here. Every time you went out the door you got an alert on your phone that there was something moving in front of the camera. But yeah, that was that. When I left here for home, it has been on. It didn't have to be on for very long before it actually caught something. I think it was 7 or 10 days after that I left here, I caught this sneaky guy walking up my driveway. I didn't know this guy, so I downloaded the footage of him and I sent it to some of the neighbors. Asked if they knew this guy. There was and still is every chance in the world that he was just randomly looking around, but it looked very suspicious, especially when he checked the garage a little bit, and then he saw the camera. It was moving, it was following him, and then he suddenly remembered that he was late for his yoga practice and buggered off. I sent this footage to some of the neighbors and also my awesome friend Paul. Hi Paul, I know you're watching this. And asked if they knew this guy, and it came back negative, and no one knew this guy. But well, Paul, who I purchased this lovely house from, he still had his pride and joy sitting in my garage, more or less just because he hadn't gotten around to moving it to his place. It has a brand new nice garage now, but yeah, it was a bit of a hassle to move, so it just hadn't been done yet. But when Paul saw this video, the car was moved in no time. The car is kind of a rare collector's edition and kind of worth the same as the house, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, Paul parked his van up against the garage that night, locked it, and was driven home by another friend of ours. And the next morning was moved out of here, just because we, well, mostly Paul, didn't want to take any chances with this mysterious guy checking out stuff here when I wasn't here. So yeah, camera picked that up. Nothing has happened since. Well, there were a couple of Jehovah's Witnesses that came and knocked on the door, but sadly I wasn't here, so yeah, they had to be on their way as well. So just this awesome Reolink following people walking around is enough to make them realize that maybe they need to go somewhere else. And that is why I wanted to have another look at a Reolink camera, because that was awesome. Hadn't had it installed for a month before I needed it. Kind of a cool story.
Okay, so I'm not gonna cheat Reolink for the money shot, so here we go. Yeah, this looks mighty nice.
I have two boxes here. I have one of their new cameras, and then I have their it's a hub. It's the Reolink home hub. This box makes it possible to have multiple Reolink cameras and have everything saved in this hub. We're gonna have a very quick look at it, but it was actually a product that I asked for and Reolink agreed, but we are really first supposed to be looking at it in the new year, in February or something like that. Well, we're gonna have a quick look at it. So why does it become windy now? That's not part of the plan. But let's have a look at this. This is the Argus 4 Pro, and that's the model number, but it also just have that name. It's a 4K 180 degrees camera, which well, we'll see it when we get into the box, but it has two lenses that kind of looks like two eyes. They look out, and that way they get very wide angle. So let's have a look at it. I have had it out of the box just to check it out.
I am curious as well, but I put it back very nicely. There's a bit of instructions here, and we get a very awesome manual here, or the paper works if you wish. There's some mounting help. You can use this, put it up against the wall, and then you know where to drill the holes for the camera. We have some Reolink 24 hours video surveillance stickers, Reolink battery, blah 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 blah. Manual going over some of their other products, including the one that helped me out with the suspicious guy that visited when I wasn't here. Unfortunately, they didn't send the solar panel. I was hoping for that. This is a battery camera, and it can be powered from a solar panel, so I do kind of need that. Here is the instructions. It tells us everything that is in the box, and come on, fat fingers, yeah, nah. There is everything that's in the box. Camera, security mounting, USB cable, bracket, sticker, my guide, blah 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 blah. All the stuff that I'm already showing you. So yeah. So we have the accessory box, which is all the stuff that we just mentioned. There. Nothing in that one, but here is the mounting bracket that we just saw, the one that we can use to put on the wall and put in some screws to the wall, and then we can mount our camera, and it can stick in different directions like that. I'm on a bit of a time crunch here because I am leaving for Denmark in not too long, so I don't think I'll have time to mount this camera this time. That's a bit of a shame. I really wanted a camera down here, another camera, so that I could see to the other side. I had the driveway covered in, but I was really hoping to be able to sit at home and enjoy this view out and kind of see if anyone was moving here. Sometimes you can hear the cow bells in the background, and sometimes the cows comes and visits me in my garden here. I'm not totally proud about that, but yeah, it would be nice to see if they've been here. Here I am, but yeah, I would really like it mounted to go in that direction. So here is the camera, and you can see what I mean about two lenses. Looks like the head of a robot, meep 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 beep, with glasses. So remove before use. That's a good idea. So it looks like that. So we could see how it looks with the mounting thing here. There. It does look like a robot, doesn't it? Reminds me a bit of Wall-E. So let's get rid of some of this plastic. It makes it look stupid. Stupid robot. Yeah, plastic off. There's something down here as well. Gonna get rid of that. So there's a sensor and a light in here. Okay. In here is the power. Oh, it says power and micro SD card. Mostly I see the SD card, which goes in here. So the camera can store the video that it records on an SD card, but it's also Wi-Fi, so it will send the data. And around the back here is where it's charged. It's charged with a USB-C connector here, so there's really not much to it. Okay, I think I've changed my mind. I'm gonna try and mount it over here, up there. I would like it over here ish. I think I'll go get the ladder and see if I can manage that. There's some stuff beneath here that I don't want to mess with, but yeah, ladder. I can place the camera just about there, and it's gonna be kind of hidden by this rock. So we'll try and put it there, and I have drill bits and all the good stuff. And here they are. I think I've mentioned these Ryobi tools. They are great for the little job. So here is the anchors, and we need to find a drill bit that will do that. This one is very much rounded, but I think we are messing with something that isn't too hard right there. Okay, I think I know kind of where I want it. Okay, so this is a 6mm. I think that will do the trick. It's not exactly 6mm. It becomes wider in the hole, so it's just these small fasteners that needs to go in. So I'll just expand that to 6mm. Make sure that it's long enough. It is plenty long. Okay, there we are, two big nice holes. I'll mount the camera, or the mounting bracket for there. So on the back of the camera there is a QR code, and I'm very deliberately not showing you mine. So you put that onto your phone, so the phone will here scan a QR code and add the camera to my cameras. So I'm gonna do that.
Veuillez installer l'application Reolink et scanner le code QR sur la caméra. Benvenuto a Reolink. Si prega di installare l'app Reolink e scansionare il codice QR.
Yeah, it talks to you. I've turned it on.
Bienvenido a Reolink. Por favor, instale la aplicación Reolink y escanee el código QR en la cámara.
Okay, so now I've added the camera to my phone here. So I actually get both of them. So I get the one that we are messing with right now, and I get the one in the driveway. Very convenient, I must say. So yeah, we're gonna put it up on the wall. Oh, now it's very inconspicuously placed right there. Hopefully it's looking out over the countryside, where Jesper will normally not be here, and my mom, which is standing down there, is also not gonna be in the picture. And if they suddenly are, I would be very worried. Now it's mounted, you can see me, but if we go into the configuration of it here and see battery, we can see that it's only at 36%. So when I don't have the solar panel, I'll have to bring the camera in again and charge it up. I don't know how long it's gonna last. It's probably not gonna last until I get here the next time, but well, if it would last a couple of weeks or so, it would be very nice. Over here I have a charging thingy for charging up all sorts of stuff, and there's a USB-C connection here, so we can charge the camera up so that it's fully charged, and there's a chance that it will last a bit. There. Let's go see the Reolink home hub. Another money shot for the home hub. Reolink home hub. So the hub is available in two versions. This one is the smaller one. It can handle 8 cameras, and that I have decided is plenty, as at the moment I only have those 2. I forgot to bring something to open it at the top, so we're gonna open it at the bottom again, so it gives us some of the features here, or it tells us what it can do here. So let's get it out of the box and I'll just show it to you, and then we'll play with it next time I get here. The idea with this is that all the cameras can then store their data onto the home hub, and so if anything happens, all data is saved here. So now everything is upside down, and the manual is the very last one to come out, and normally that's the first one to come out. And there's the Reolink. Here is a power supply, a rather tiny one, it doesn't take up much room, and they supply a network connection. It used to be that video was a lot of data, but nowadays video is not that much data anymore. They also supply one of these things to pop out. I think it's the mini SD card that pops out with this thing, so you can push that in. So let's have the hub out. That's the most interesting thing of them, in this collection anyway. So Reolink home hub. I forget the larger one handles a lot more cameras, but this is, I don't think there's that much in it. It's for hitting the reset. Okay. Oh, we shouldn't need to do that too often though. So this has a network connection. It has room for 2 SD cards. It can handle 2 rather big SD cards here, where you can store all of your data on. And SD cards really aren't that expensive anymore. And then there's a plug for the power supply. So what this does is, it just, if you have 8 cameras, you don't have to put SD cards in all of those 8 cameras. You can just put an SD card in this thing and just have the cameras send their data to the Reolink hub. That's the general idea. So we are gonna play with this some more later, but I broke that. I wasn't supposed to go that way. So this thing is just the manual. Quick start guide, paper. What is this? Something. They do supply quite the amount of useless paperwork with these things. We need the quick start guide. I was hoping that it would say how big the SD cards can be. Maybe editing Morten will help me out on the screen. But yeah. This thing I am not going to be able to put up this time. We're going to put that up at a later date. So yeah, multiple languages. So that's the what a mess. That's the Reolink home hub. It's a nice little box. There, I cleaned up my mess. Everything is ready to play another day. As said, I'm very happy with the Reolink camera here. It's an awesome camera. And that's why I'm gonna be recommending it. I use another brand at home, but I must admit, I like Reolink better than I do the other brand. I'm not gonna name it, but I do really like how Reolink has screwed these cameras together, and how easy it is to set up. Connecting this additional camera to my setup took me less than 2 minutes. The thing that took the longest was for me to remember what my Wi-Fi password was. So yeah, can't really blame Reolink for that. If you're interested in these Reolink cameras, I have been sure to leave a link in the description so you can go and check them out, or check out the dot right up there. So yeah, thank you very much to Reolink for shipping me this camera. I'm a bit sorry that I didn't get to do much more with it, because I'm going home tomorrow morning early, and the sun is going down, so time was limited. But I do hope that we're gonna have a good chance to play with them next time I arrive in Portugal, which is hopefully not gonna be very long, because I really need to get back here. So thank you very much for watching my videos. Do subscribe to my channel so that you can see me again, and have a really nice day. Bye bye.